YTPC, Backwoods Piper 1. As usual, been a while. Just so I touch base. Finally got my boat ready to get on the lake with. I had my trolling motor down, supposedly getting it repaired, and the outfit had it for 6 weeks, and every time I called them twice or 3 times, I guess, over the 6-week period, and all 3 times they told me, oh yeah, I'm gonna start on it today. And so I was gonna give them another week, and then if they hadn't started on it, I was gonna go get it. Well, a couple days before the week was up, my brother called me, and we happened to be at a garage sale, and he said, hey, I found this trolling motor here at this foot control trolling motor at this garage sale. He said, are you interested in that? Would you like me to get it for you? I said, well, it depends on what they want for it, but yeah, I'd probably be interested in it. Well, about 15-20 minutes later, he called me back, and he goes, would you pay $40 for it? I said, my exact words were, hell yes. So he picked it up, and I went up and picked it up, put it on the boat. Works great. I haven't tried it out in the water yet, but I mean, I put it up to the water, on the boat, hooked up the switch and everything, and it works good. It works really good. And so I called the outfit, and of course they hadn't started on it yet. So I told them, I said, just hold up, I'm gonna come get it. So I went down and picked it up. I'm gonna probably still get it fixed, but at least now I won't be waiting for a trolling motor in order to go fishing, because I got one on the boat. But anyway, tonight I'm smoking a meerschaum, and in it I got some 10 Russians. You can see the glare on it there. Yeah, I just got done eating, and believe it or not, I couldn't hardly believe it. Well, yeah, I can too. We do it once in a while, but tonight we had a vegetarian meal, and by golly, it was good. Of course, I love vegetables anyway, but we had spinach and cheese ravioli. Oh man, I love that. I mean, I literally love that stuff. I did eat way too much of it. And a nice, great big garden salad. Now, if I can find my lighter, I'm gonna light my pipe. Man, I got too much stuff in my pockets. Here it is, a trusty Zippo. On for my evening after dinner drink, I'm having a little bit of Glenfiddich 12 Scotch. Very good stuff. Yeah, I started to make, well actually I did make a video yesterday. I was gonna post it, but I thought it was too boring, so I didn't. It was basically I was just showing you what it takes to strip one of these gun stocks that I do with this new modern finishes, and after looking at it and listening to myself talk, it was kind of boring. But I may still put it up, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, what I was been doing for the last week or so, I should have been working in the shop here getting this wood finishing done, but I took some time off. My wife's birthday was last week, and so I took off, spent some time with her, and we went down to my daughter come up from college on Friday, and we went out to dinner, and then Saturday morning we got up pretty early and took a little road trip. We went down to 2 of the state parks here in Missouri. One of them you've heard me talk about before, I think, is Elephant Rocks. And what that was, it was an old granite quarry at one time back in the 1800s or something like that, and they abandoned it and they turned it into a state park. Pretty neat place. I keep threatening to go down there and do a little video walkthrough on it, and I may do that sometime, and I might have already done it too, I'm not sure. But then after we left there, we took about a mile hike through there, and after we left there we went to Tom Sauk Mountain State Park, or Tom Sauk State Park, and it's the highest point in Missouri. I mean, we have what they call the Ozark Mountains, and supposedly they're older than the Rocky Mountains. That's why they're all wore down and everything. But they're the highest point in Missouri is 1,773 feet above sea level, which to you mountain folks, that's that's nothing. And you know, I've been out to Colorado and Montana and Wyoming and all that stuff, and I know what your mountains look like out there. And but anyway, we took a hike. They have during the rainy season, which we've been having a lot of, there's a natural waterfall at that Tom Sauk Mountain, and so it was a 1.5 mile hike to it, 3 mile round trip, and I thought, oh yeah, heck, that shouldn't be nothing at all. We'll do that. That was some of the most rough terrain that I have been on, and I've been all over and been hunting and fishing all over the state of Missouri, and even a little bit in Montana out there, and I'll tell you what, it was rough. It was a rough hike for me, especially because I don't do a whole lot of hiking or anything like that anymore, and my wife and daughter, of course, they go to the gym and do the treadmill and all that kind of stuff and work out, and I'm not doing that stuff. But anyway, the hike down there was bad enough, but the hike coming back, I'll tell you what, it about killed this old man. I'm telling you what. I had to stop. Well, I got a bit of a heart condition too, and I got atrial fibrillation, and what that basically is your heart beats super fast, and so I'm on medication to keep my heart from beating super fast. But the downside of that is, even when I'm doing strenuous exercise, the top speed of my heart's going to be only 80 beats a minute, and so I wear out pretty quick. I recover pretty fast, but I still got to stop and rest every, coming out of that place, I had to stop and rest about every 10 minutes or so. And it wasn't just a walk in the park, I'll tell you that. It was beautiful, and it was well worth it. Would I do it again? Yeah, I would do it again. Of course, I think I'd get in better shape first. But it was fun. I had a good time. A lot better time once it was over. And plus, another bad thing was, it was 90 degrees and the heat index was 105. Humidity was probably about 85 or 90%, probably closer to 90%. And so, yeah, well, it was well worth it though. It was a lot of good time, and good time spent with the family. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see some of the pictures from the Tom Sauk. I posted them on my Instagram, and that's Al Jamison 8 on Instagram, but and it's JAMISON, no E in mine. If there was, I might try and claim a little ownership on the Jameson whiskey, but no such luck. Anyway, and then what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I was recuperating because my calves were absolutely screaming. I was gimping around. I mean, I'm 64 years old, or 63 years old. I'll be 64, but I was gimping around like an old man. It was funny. I was laughing at myself pretty hardly. But anyway, I'm yakking so much I can't keep my pipe lit. But I'm going to be going out fishing sometime this week, since it's the 4th of July week, and The wife's gonna be off Thursday and Friday, so one of those 2 days we're gonna take the boat out, take it down to a lake about 30 miles from here, 40 miles from here, and of course I'm gonna definitely do a quick video on it while we're out there driving around in the lake. Hopefully catching some fish. Of course, it depends how hot it is as to how long we stay out there, because when it gets really hot, I don't know, the fish don't bite, and there's no sense in sweltering in the sun. But anyway, I just want to touch base, let y'all know I'm still breathing, just like yesterday when I was on that hike, pretty heavily, there was some heavy breathing going on. But anyway, you guys have a great week, and if you celebrate 4th of July, which if you're in the United States, I'm sure you do, you guys have a great 4th of July and a safe one. Don't blow any fingers off with the fireworks or anything like that. And if I don't talk to you before the 4th of July, I'll try and get a film up on when we get that boat out, because I'm telling you, I am dying to get that thing out. Anyway, you guys have a great one. Backwoods Piper 1. Keep your pipes lit and your tobacco dry. Later.